Hi friends, today we are going to see how to dismantle the bearing frame. So this is the T&T bearing frame. This is made in USA. So now we will see how to dismantle. This is the shaft. So this side is going to be connect with the motor. So this side is going to connect with the motor. Then this side will be connect with the pump. Okay. This side will be connected with the pump. Okay. So now you can see. Now you can see. You can feel the sound. There is some abnormal. There is some abnormal inside. So now we are going to dismantle the shaft along with bearings. Then we will find out what is the problem. So this is the bearing frame. This is T&T made in USA. So normally they will call it as power frame. Okay. So now this side we removed all the bolts. So now we are going to remove this cover plate. So here you can see here one jockey pole and the opposite side here one jockey pole. So there are 6 jockey poles. So we will use any two opposite. We just now the cover plate is being removed. So normally this cover plate will come with the oil seal. So this is the oil seal. So we will show how to remove it later on. So now we will see the bearing, the drive and bearing. You can see this is the drive and bearing. So we will do the same for the opposite side. Normally the pump end will be the deep groove ball bearing. So this is the motor end, the power. The drive end, this is going to be the angular contact ball bearing. So this is deep groove ball bearing, this is angular. Okay. So now you can see when we remove the drive end side, the cover plate was not able to come easily. So we used jockey pole to remove the cover plate. But the pump end side, the non-drive end side, so the cover plate is coming easily. The reason there is a wave washer inside. So this is the reason. This cover plate was come out. The reason for installing these to adjust the clearance. So this is the reason this cover plate was removed easily. So now we can see. So this is the deep groove ball bearing. You can see. So now we remove the cover plate for both ends. So now we will start to remove the bearing with shaft from the bearing frame. You can see the bearing frame is placed on the hydraulic machine. So to remove the bearing with shaft. So now we are placing the extension rod to push the bearing frame shaft in order to remove the bearing frame with the bearings with shaft. Okay. Do it slow. So this is the 50-ton hydraulic machine.
Got it.
Now you can see the bearing. The bearing is going down along with the shaft. So you can just come. You can see here also. You can see here also. You can see here also the bearing is coming out.
Yeah. नहीं सही है, सही जा रहा है बराबर क्लियर सही है। बस
Now you can see the bearing is moved. Now you can see here the bearing is went inside. So now we need to push little bit more in order to remove the bearings along with shaft. So now we are extending the shaft length by means of adding some small piece. On bearings is come out. It's come out from this. So this is the bearing frame. So now we remove the bearing shaft and bearings. So here is this is the two angular bearings 7314. This is only one deep groove ball bearing 6312. So now we will see how to remove the bearings from the shaft. Now we will see. So now we are going to remove the deep groove ball bearing. Yeah?
करो आ जाएगा। हाँ अभी आया अपलोड आया। क्रॉस आ रहे बेरिंग आ रहे
So now you can see the shaft is moving down, so which means the bearing is अभी जैसे दोनों के नीचे आ रहा है. So now the shaft will come out from the bearings. Now the bearing is being removed. So here you can see this is 6312. The bearing is being removed from the shaft. Now we will see how to remove the another two bearings. Angular ball bearing. So this is the reason the bearing was making noise before. So the internal is not connecting properly. Yeah, it became loosened. Yeah, that is the reason there was some abnormal noise in the bearing frame. So now we will see how to remove this. We are going to remove the angular contact ball bearing. Now the shaft is going out. So this is the most recommended way to remove the bearing.
सेकंड हो
You can see the shaft. Now we are removing the burst bearing. The burst bearing is already come out. So there is one more bearing. Now the third bearing is being we are removing the third bearing. So as you can see here, this is the power frame. So we remove the shaft, then from the shaft we remove the bearings. So here there is two power plate, then the nut bolts. So as you can see here, this is the angular contact ball bearing. This bearing is still good. So this is the damaged bearing. So you can feel the sound. You can feel the sound. This is the damaged one. So this bearing was the reason for abnormal noise from the bearing frame. So we will check the deep groove ball bearing. How is it? This bearing also still good. We can use it. This is also still good. So this is the damaged one.